Hello, and welcome back to Get Even, the game that just loves to crash. Didn't I say you'd hear from me again? So we're going to go through this real quickly. It hopefully won't take too long, because I've been through all of this. Actually, since this is a save, I'm going to have to just, get these.
Howard, it's Atkins. Listen, there's been a complication. We've had to neutralize Black.
Howard?
It won't change a thing. Jasper and I will see this through, and you'll still get the Pandora. Well, it seems you have no choice but to trust me. What are you doing? No, stop! Stop!
I remember now. I killed her.
You surprised me, Mr. Black. I suspected you were involved, but I didn't imagine that you would confess your guilt quite so readily.
Involved? Involved how?
Did you really think I wouldn't notice a memory being so heavily distorted? What are you hiding from me, Black? What kind of games are you playing?
I'm just exploring these memories like you asked. Nothing more.
If only that were true, everything would be so much less complicated.
I don't know what you're talking about. You've got to believe me.
But I don't, Mr. Black. Not anymore. But Rose did mention a name. Howard. I'm assuming Roger Howard, the man you stole the corner gun from. Did you meet with him? Don't worry, Mr. Black. The Pandora will find the truth.
I'm telling you, that's what happened. I promise.
So, Rose Atkins is dead. Why is that, Mr. Black?
You just saw, because I pushed her.
Same question. And why was that, Mr. Black?
It's obvious. You were watching. I was trying to save Grace. Rose was trying to stop me. So I killed her. You saw.
I saw nothing of the kind, Mr. Black. I only saw distortion, fragmentation, allusions to a truth that I believe neither of us witnessed.
If there was any distortion, it's from this piece of shit tin can I'm wearing. I'm telling you, I was trying to save Grace.
Yes, it didn't crash this time. Good lord.
Words, Mr. Black. You have been less than cooperative throughout this process. There is one question you haven't considered. How did you know that Grace had been taken when I hadn't even received the ransom demand?
It doesn't matter. I tried to stop it.
By killing Rose Atkins, Mr. Black? I'm afraid that does matter. It matters a great deal.
She said the name Howard. That's who I stole the corner gun from. It was revenge. Must have been. She said it was all his idea.
Which confirms my suspicions as to motive. Understand, Mr. Black. The fact that Howard is mixed up in this at all is the only reason you are alive. Now, for the final time, proceed.
Yep, there was only one more left, so that would make sense. Remember, you can use the evidence room to revisit memories and correct some of your mistakes. And correct some of my mistakes?
I appreciate how seriously you're taking our investigation, Mr. Black.
89%.
Good work.
Oh, no, it was this other one. Only 50%.
All the available evidence for this.
Hey!
Well done, Mr. Black.
2970.
You may find a way to use the code you've discovered. Could be significant.
Oh! But I don't want to go through that whole thing again. Yeah, let's not, okay? I know that may... 2970. There are keypads. There's been keypads in like each of them, so I assume it's that there are codes for what we're going to. But I would have to replay the whole thing again? I don't know if it's worth that much. Unless there's like multiple endings that depend on if you get all of them, which would suck. Dear Diary, today I found a friend and we talked a great deal. It was the funnest fun I ever had. I told him many amazing stories about my silly little dog Backbone, and he told me all about his most elegant friend Charles Boyce, who wears his best suit to sleep. What a splendid day it was. Big John has a true friend now. No, okay, so it's this way. Oh.
Long time no see. Sissy, there's the gift. Can you see? No, I don't think you do. You see yourself as above everyone in here. Just another inmate, stuck in the past, stuck in here, stuck in a rut.
But then, you always were.
It's why we're here. It's why we're all fucking here. Peekaboo. I see you.
Oh, good lord.
Peekaboo. I see you. How many of these fuckers are there? Nowhere else to go.
Patient 219 is complaining about frequent headaches and occasional blackouts, although as far as I know he didn't suffer any head injuries in the last year or two. What causes the headaches then? Are they psychosomatic? What about about his blackouts? Are they linked to his amnesia or depression in some way? 219 is something of a puzzle for me. He says he feels constant guilt, keeps blaming himself for past events, but he is unable or unwilling to give me or Dr. Benway any specifics. Oh, that's not readable? Feels like it should be. Strange.
Substance recognized. Halothane anesthetic gas.
Oh, God. What now?
Little black cat.
All hail
What should I say?
puppetmaster.
Why,
Thou
Rabbit,
shalt be king
you're
and...
so very late. But welcome to the party. The entertainment is about to begin.
Entertainment.
Yes, yes, the puppet show for the puppet master. Can't you see? Everyone's playing their part. Playing dead. Ooh.
What are these? I just don't fucking know anymore.
Don't know? joy! It's all for you! It always was! People are puppets, and puppets are people! Take a drink. Join us! A loving cup! A loving cup!
Substances recognized. Cyanide and formaldehyde.
That guy has a phone for some reason. He's always near, breathing down my neck, driving me insane. The puppet master, the light of our days, the gloom of our nights. I think it's time to finally meet my maker, to join him or die by his hand. Something's beeping. That's never a good thing.
Must drink. No master is above his subjects.
Oh God. Yeesh. And just one hit. I like doing that at the moment.
Before it all ends, it's
Puppetmaster!
he's coming. Who's coming? It doesn't matter. It's
Puppetmaster! 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 Stop! He's coming for you, the Puppetmaster!
Oh boy. Oh, I saw him. Is there supposed to be a specific way I can see them? Because I don't have the phone. I don't have the corner gun, so I can't see. Oh, come on, game. Sorry, I'm just kind of concentrating since I don't want to have to keep doing this over and over again.
Puppy man, puppy master!
I'm just gonna make sure. Jeez. Oh, thanks. Oh, hello.
It seems as though the user of the Pandora may skew certain details if they make a conscious effort to reject the technology. Perceived resistance, order of events, conversations, even environments may all be distorted or even hidden. It's problematic, but the Savant should be able to debug any inconsistencies in the review phase.
All that's left just isn't right. You were meant to sleep tonight. The puppet master, with his kin, all transformed into mannequins.
How about no?
I appreciate your curiosity, Mr. Black, but I'm afraid you'll have to let this go for now.
Strange.
Every so often I get reminded that I really don't understand exactly what I've created here. It seems as though the human brain cannot occupy any simulated environment alone. In much the same way we're unable to sleep without dreaming, it seems the brain populates these areas somehow, typically with other humans. The nature of the populace seems to be directly related to the user's state of mind regarding the environment itself. Something to monitor.
New test subject John K., a teacher who allegedly tried to seduce one of his teenage students. Would it be an ideal test subject for the Pandora, especially if it helps him? Would be an ideal test subject for the Pandora, especially if it helps him clear his name. We'll make the approach when I'm ready.
The Pandora's first true test. To uncover the truth behind what happened to Grace. I have my suspicions, but I must have missed something. Overlooked details. How could I have not known about this? How could I have not seen it coming? No matter. I will examine every last memory I can find. I will fix this.
So many mannequins. The Mad Hatter has been busy. Okay.
Let's kill him! Break his string to set us free!
What? I appreciate it. More ammo is good now that we're apparently getting to the part where we just kill everyone. He came around from the other side!
This is senseless.
You are close, Mr. Black. Just a little further.
Dear Scott and John, I am writing to officially inform you that I will be taking a leave of absence from my position at FDG Science and Tech Department effective immediately. Personal issues have forced me to step away from my work for the foreseeable future. I know this will come off as a disappointment to you, and I hope you'll accept my apologies. I'm attaching my latest notes on the memory visualization headset. Sincerely, Robert Ramsey. Okay, I'm finally ready to begin. He seems stable enough, though Hope expresses doubts over my own ability to oversee the review. No matter, I must proceed. I must get to the truth. I'm plugging him in.
I'm gonna slit your face off. I'm gonna eat your fucking eyes. I'll eat your eyes. I'll eat your eyes. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you slowly. I'm gonna put my fingers in you. I'm gonna fucking kill you with a fork.
Okay. Hi. You have any bullets? No? Oh, not more.
Wait, this is you! You fucking bastard! Let me out of here now! This has gone on long enough!
Calm down, Mr. Black. That glass is bulletproof, shatterproof, and soundproof. Your words cannot reach me, and your bullets cannot harm me. Now, move on. We are so very close to the truth. All roads end here, Mr. Black. Time for answers. You know the protocol by now. Let us see exactly what secrets you are hiding.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not hiding anything. We have a name. Howard. He's the enemy.
If only it were that simple, Mr. Black.
I don't know what I expected to find. Maybe I'm guilty of exactly the same thing I accused Black of, making assumptions. I thought he had to be working for Howard, but now I don't know what to think. The memory clearly isn't corrupted, but something just doesn't add up. From something to nothing, Roger D. Howard off the business map. 2 years ago, Roger D. Howard's hugely successful arms manufacturing corporation, Advanced Defense Strategy, were one of the most profitable stocks in the FTSE 100. Last year, however, saw one of the most significant share value crashes in recent history for ADS, when rival company FDG released the revolutionary hinge-barreled corner gun. A considerable downsize has resulted in the loss of several significant assets for ADS, including the controversial Glock Tower, the latest and addition to Birmingham skyline. The latest and addition? We tried to contact Howard for a statement, but failed to track him down. It seems even former colleagues have no idea of his whereabouts. An anonymous source close to Howard said that he's worried about what Howard is capable of in the wake of ADS's collapse. He's not a man who will forgive, and he's not a man who will forget, said our source. When I pressed him, our source refused to comment further, but it's possible that ADS rivalry with FDG goes deeper than any of us imagine. I've got a proposition that I think you need to hear. We should talk. How about tomorrow? The coordinates are... coal black phone tracking data. Oh, he was like going to the same location, but 5221. When ADS downsized, Roger Howard had to sell most of his assets, including the two biggest warehouses in ADS headquarters, which were acquired by his rivals from FDG. But he never sold a small warehouse on Small Lane in Solihull. Why is that building so important to him? Could it be his hideout? Here we go!
Howard's lost everything when you stole the corner gun from me. It would make sense he'd want revenge. The only question is, why would you have any memory of meeting him?
The only memory I have of Roger Howard is the night I stole the corner gun.
We'll see, Mr. Black. We'll see. This memory looks to be unstable. Disrupt it as little as possible, Black. Don't go in all guns blazing.
There's a wood bridge over here. I was not going to be able to get past him without being spotted. But I do seem to be going the right way and skirting most instances of trouble.
You're hiding something from me, Black. And I will find out what.
I'm not hiding anything.
You still take me for a fool. Look how many mercenaries there are, Black. A memory will only seek to protect itself in this manner if its owner doesn't want it to be examined.
Okay, what am I aiming to scan here?
Substance recognized. Polytetrafluoroethylene sniper rifle cleaner.
So tired of this shit. Me too, mate. 2 months since we last got paid. This is bollocks. Good one, guys. False alarm, no sign of disturbance.
Typical Black.
Darn it! I didn't know there was another guy right there. It just looked like one, but apparently not. Good lord. Oh, I gotta start all the way back here. Seriously?
unrecorded human reaction. Do not try and push this parameter. Put your gun away.
Feeling vengeful, Mr. Black, I can indulge you or destroy you. Am I supposed to drop down? Apparently so. It just looks like that'd kill me. Oh, there's something down here right there, so I guess so, yeah. I really hope I'm going the right way.
Typical Black. I should have learned by now you're incapable of using something.
I'm out. I really don't want to search for evidence when there's this many. Whoa. Okay.
Fuck. I'll never get this works. Howard.
Mr. Black. Been a while. Last time we saw each other would have been... Let me see.
When I stole the corner gun.
Ah, yes. When you stole my corner gun for Robert Ramsey. Really, I should just have killed you on the spot. I'd feel so much better about everything.
Then why don't you?
You're so exquisite. So flawless in the way you ruined me in my company. I wanted to even the playing field a little. Do something similar to Ramsey. And I racked my brains and I just couldn't think of who would be the best man for the job. Then it occurred to me.
Me? I'm Ramsey's head of security. Why would I work for you?
Every man has his price, Black. Especially you.
I'm paid well.
Yes, but not as well as you'd like to be. Not as well as you could be.
It's not about the money.
That old chestnut. Okay, fine. And how about this? According to my sources, Ramsey has a surprisingly accurate record of your criminal history, far more so than the police. Seems to me he's got you over a bit of a barrel. Work for him or go to prison. The way I see it, Mr. Black. You're his bitch.
You sound jealous.
I envy no man, Black. If someone has something I want, I take it for myself. So here's my offer, and I'll only make it once. You work for me, not Ramsey. I devise a plan to get Ramsey's Pandora device, and you carry it out. You name your price within reason, and if you're successful, I'll forget about the whole corner gun fiasco, and we'll both be on our merry way. How does that sound?
If I refuse...
You're alive because you're useful, Black. Don't get any ideas.
No.
Excuse me.
I said no.
I'm not sure I've been clear enough here, Black.
Oh, you've been clear. But I refuse your offer, Howard. I'll not work for you. I'll never work for you. I'll not carry out this little plan of yours. I don't agree to any of it. I refuse.
You've spent so much time, so much energy figuring out who's to blame, yet you never stop to consider yourself.
I can't leave.
What the fuck? Ramsey! What's going on?
I'm... how to put it? Closing the asylum.
How are you doing this? What is this place?
Yep.
Oh, this place again. What's it all about this time?
Implanting memories after the breakthrough made in 2013, a team of researchers led by Susumu Tonegawa, winner of the Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine in 1987, managed to implant a false, fear-related memory directly into a mouse's brain. The implications of such memory editing in human test subjects were immediately clear, particularly in patients suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Co-author of Tonegawa's study, Steve Ramirez, says we can begin questions that were once the realm of philosophy. Yet the scientific community remains divided on just how ethical such experiments would be. If painful memories can be simply wiped from a person's mind, to what extent might it alter our natural psychological coping mechanisms? To what extent would it challenge the very nature of who that person is? And to what extent could it interfere with what it means to be human? The body of a 40-year-old man was found in an abandoned warehouse near Route 10 on Monday. Detective Chief Inspector Edwin Hughes said, it appears that the victim was shot from close range, but we don't yet know how long the body was there before we found it. The autopsy is scheduled on Friday, but it's quite possible that we have a murder case on our hands. No specific details about the victim's identity have been released yet. Cole Black, upon leaving the military 7 years ago, seems Black lost years of his life to alcohol. That's the same thing we read before. Jasper Prado's death remains unexplained. Chadwick asserted it was drug-related crime. I've questioned both Jared Porter and Ethan Hamilton. Chadwick talked to John Linton and Albert Hall, but it doesn't seem we're making any progress. More names popped up on Prado's phone record, but the guy was a dealer and looks like almost all of his... Yeah, this is the same one. So there was some noise. No? What? So what, are we supposed to leave now? No? Hello? Yeah, there we go.
I'm afraid I haven't been quite straight with you, Black. My apologies.
Right. Once and for all, what the fuck is going on, Ramsey? Where am I now?
My memories, Mr. Black. Interacting with someone wearing the Pandora can sometimes create what I call synaptic bleed. Two-way traffic, if you will. A flaw in the technology.
And the asylum?
Oh, forgive me. The asylum was necessary.
Son of a bitch. That whole thing was just some big illusion.
Knew it.
Simulation would be the correct term. The construct was of my own design, intended to keep your adrenaline at the optimum level for the technology to function efficiently.
And the inmates? Patients of yours?
The patients were nothing to do with me. I just provided the simulation. But the mind has a wonderful way of filling in the gaps. I show you a creepy old asylum, your mind populates it with lunatics. Likely just half-remembered characters from your life. Sometimes even films and books. Predictable, perhaps, but not unexpected.
So you tricked me. This whole thing was a lie.
Do you want to talk about lies, Mr. Black? Whose lies and tricks would you rather discuss? Mine or yours?
I don't know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean. This is Grace's room. You remember her, Black? The girl you tried to save. My daughter.
Of course!
Then why were you there? You were my employee, Black. My head of security. You knew my daughter had been taken and you said nothing.
I don't remember!
I don't believe you. What about Lenore, my wife? What about her, Black?
I don't know what you want me to say!
She left me, Black. She blamed all this on me, and it wasn't my fault. I refuse to accept responsibility for the actions of some terrorist. Tell me what you know.
All I know of her is what I've seen here, in your memories. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
What about this man, Black? You remember him?
I remember you, Ramsey. And I am sorry for what you've been through. But I tried to help. I just didn't get there soon enough. Please, let me go.
Is that what you want, Black? To be let go?
Of course. We had a deal.
Let you go? Happy to, of course. But let me ask you this. Are there any circumstances under which you would not wish to be let go?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Welcome to my office, Mr. Black. Have a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to make sense of everything.
Yeah, cellular degeneration. The only thing that would have made sense is that we were going to die and he had to do the simulation now.
What the fuck? This is me. More of your scare tactics, Ramsey. But it won't fucking work. Not anymore.
You say you don't remember anything else? That you've told me everything? Then I don't need you anymore.
You don't need me.
If only you'd been a little more cooperative, things might have been different. Goodbye, Mr. Black.
Ray!
And thanks for the memories.
Robert! Don't do this! I'm sorry! I'm sorry for everything! Wake me up! Please! Just wake me up!
Processing Pandora data. Black 001, please stand by. Oh, it's... break in careful. Killed. Conflict significant. Proceed. Psychopaths held captive. Unharmed. Fully explored. Undetected. Saved by subject. Conflict significant. Pandora glitch detected. Exploration complete. Conflict minimal. Significant. Unknown. Significant. Archived and ready for review. Subject largely rebellious and antagonistic.
Audit phase complete. Cerebral link, patient number Black 001. Pandora unit terminal disconnect. Would you like to commence archive data review, Dr. Ramsey?
Yes. Switch to Savant unit playback. Begin the review. Oh, and Hope, could you also fire up the coffee machine?
Doctor, prior to review, my medical recommendation would be the implementation of a minimum 4-hour rest period. Further caffeine intake will only delay fatigue, not arrest it.
Then make it a double shot. 3 sugars. I also need a baseline memory to carry out the review. Which was the most stable from those recorded?
That would be this. Cached on initial Pandora system startup of patient Black 001.
Good. Then let us explore a complete memory before we review the broken. Proceed with interactive playback.
Codename Pandora Savant. Every time we recall a memory, the original is written over with some subtle and distinct differences. With reference to the Pandora device, this was immediately realized to be a glaring flaw in the tech. If a subject's eyewitness reports of their own memories cannot be trusted, how can an operator assess the truth in their findings? This hurdle led to the Stage 2 prototype, the introduction of the Savant recorder, and the formulation of the audit and review protocol. The introduction of the Savant was a major breakthrough for the Pandora project. If the Pandora headset reads memories via simulation and visualization of electrical stimulus to the existing synaptic pathways, then the Savant dynamically captures and records these memories for solo exploration and evaluation by impartial operator at a later date. This implementation of the Savant recorder with existing reader device has resulted in the current internal project codename Pandora Savant. Version developed as a read-only device, the initial prototype. However, this read-only aspect was quickly realized to be flawed due to the fallibility of human memory recall. For so long, memory research has centered around the belief that our minds are like photo albums. All we need to do is recall a memory, is mentally access the correct album, and then view the perfect memory snapshot inside. Yet modern research has shown this to be false. In truth, when we recall a memory, we are recalling the last time we remember that specific memory, and not the event that caused the memory. This means that, rather than a photo album, our minds work more like a computer filing system. Each time we recall a memory, we open it, make changes, and then save those changes, ready to recall at a later date.
Commencing data review imminently. Decoding memory cache and Savant playback. Binary filters online. Servers currently running at optimal speed. Inputting biorhythmic feedback parameters. Deep insulin injection in 3, 2, 1. You are ready to go, Dr. Ramsey.
Stay away from me. Stay away.
It's okay. I'm a friend.
Did my dad send you?
Okay, I'm in. Commencing review. Now, where is...
Okay, well, we've gotten really far and it's getting fairly long, so I'm going to leave the next part probably to be the finale. So you will hear from me in the next part.